Welcome back in, everybody, to a brand new season and a brand new episode of the TPT podcast. We're going to go over what has transpired since we've been gone and what free agents the Chiefs have brought in to this new 2026 Kansas City Chiefs team. This is a brand new season of the TPT podcast.
Welcome in, guys, to another episode of the TPT podcast. Tyler Thigpen, Jason Dunn. Good to have you back on the podcast. Will Shields, welcome into the podcast.
Well, guys, I know I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. We took a little bit of a break after the season, kind of recuperate, bring you guys a brand new TPT podcast, new videos, new guests, new everything coming to you guys this week and this season, really. And that's exactly what the Kansas City Chiefs have done. They had an absolute home run and just a firewall of a week, bringing in guys to start it off. They brought in Kenneth Walker, the Super Bowl MVP. I know there was a lot of rumors that, the Chiefs was going to be Jeremiah Love. Were they going to bring in Travis Etienne? Who are they going to bring in to really improve this run game for Kansas City? And they did do that. They absolutely did that. And they brought in K9, Kenneth Walker from the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, this to me is probably the best move any team could have had this offseason, really, because you're bringing in a team that really hasn't had a dominant run game, a consistent dominant run game since Jamaal Charles. I know, obviously, Kareem Hunt, his first 2 years were bringing to the Chiefs, and about his second year, he ended up departing from the Chiefs. So, again, they really haven't had that dominant of a run game since really Jamaal Charles left. So since 2014, 2015, and there was the 1 year with Spencer Ware, but haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher since 2017. So I'm excited. I am really, really excited for Kenneth Walker to be in this offense, and really the Chiefs getting this done. Bringing him in, he'll make about $12 million a year for this Kansas City team. I mean, having 1,000 yards last year for Seattle Seahawks, 5 touchdowns, 4.6 yards a carry, and what he was able to do also in the receiving game. So I am excited. I am really excited for what Kenneth Walker is able to do for this Kansas City Chiefs team, and really what Andy Reid can do with them, because they got to take pressure off of Patrick Mahomes and really the pass game for Patrick Mahomes. But this is a home run hit really for this team. So again, I am super excited to get Kenneth Walker on this team rolling, and we can really see what this Kansas City Chiefs team is going to do in 2026. He will wear number 9. He talked to the media, which I'll show some of the clips at the end of this video. He talked to the media today and is really excited to get in a winning culture, as he said. So yeah, that was the biggest signing they had, and they followed it up with some pretty good players. Khyiris Tonga, an absolute monster from New England. They're going to bring him in. They needed a defensive tackle. This guy was an absolute stud, as you guys can see his numbers there. Played well for this New England defense. They needed a guy who could just be an absolute run stuffer, and this is what he's going to be. He will wear number 92, as we cannot wait to get a guy like that on our defensive line. Alohi Gilman, absolute stud. He had a great PFA grade last year for the Chargers and Baltimore. Came over and was traded to Baltimore midseason and played really well for them. They will be replacing a guy like Brian Cook. So that is going to be huge. He will number 17. And then they re-signed a guy who I'm really excited for, and a guy that I really cannot wait to have in this offense again, and that is Tyquan Thornton. I really think that they should use him a little bit more this season, a little bit more really down the field and being like their field stretcher than a guy like Xavier Worthy. I really think that they could have used Tyquan Thornton a lot more this season. And another receiver I thought they could have used more too was Jalen Royals. So I'm excited for Tyquan Thornton to be back in this offense. He signed a 2-year deal with Kansas City. But let me know what you guys think of what Tyquan Thornton could mean to this offense. But the Chiefs did have some departures, some guys that left the team. So I posted a video, of course, earlier when the Chiefs released on March 5th, Jawaan Taylor. Jawaan Taylor is no longer with the team as long with Michael Dana. He is also gone. They released him on February 23rd. He is gone. Another transaction the Kansas City Chiefs made. Of course, you guys know about it. Our guy, Travis Kelce, is back on a 1-year deal worth $12 million that could reach up to $15 million. I know a lot of people are like, hey, you guys are basically just running it back with the same crew. But I'm going to be honest with you. Travis Kelce last year was still very good. Second in the league for receiving for a tight end. Played absolutely well. So, of course, I'm glad to have a security blanket guy like Travis Kelce back. And probably got underused last year. So, I'm excited to have Travis Kelce back and rolling in Kansas City. So the Kansas City Chiefs, they did end up losing a lot still. Guys, they lose Brian Cook, safety. He goes to the Cincinnati Bengals where he played college ball. Along with Joshua Williams, he also leaves. The Chiefs lost a lot of cornerbacks, guys. Joshua Williams, he's going to end up going to the Tennessee Titans. Jalen Watson, he heads over on the West Coast to Los Angeles, along with, yes, our guy Trent McDuffie was traded for two first-round picks, which I want to talk about. A lot of people were scared and concerned about, hey, you know what, we lose Trent McDuffie. Yeah, the Chiefs lose a lot of corners here, but I think Nolan Williams can be the number one corner for this Kansas City Chiefs squad. I really think the Chiefs getting younger at the quarterback position. This is kind of like a couple years ago when the Chiefs lose Travarius Ward. They lose a couple guys, and everyone's like, hey, you guys got a young secondary. But I really do think this secondary can be still good with the cornerbacks. Remember, they got 2 first-round picks, and the Chiefs have always been able to develop cornerbacks. Marcus Peters, Travarius Ward, L'Jarius Sneed, Trent McDuffie, Jalen Williams, Jalen Watson, Joshua Williams. They were able to develop cornerbacks. But they also lose guys like Brian Cook, like I just mentioned, and they lose Leo Chanel, linebacker. He heads over to Washington. Isaiah Pacheco will be a Detroit Lion as they lose him in the running back room. And then you have, of course, like I said, a guy like Trent McDuffie you're losing, who did so well for the Chiefs team. But I think they will be okay at the quarterback position. But Nolan Williams, I have a lot of confidence in Nolan Williams, and Steve Spagnuolo treats his team. But then you have the draft coming up. What are the Kansas City Chiefs going to do in the draft? Are they going to go corner at the 9th pick? Are they going to go pass rusher? Could they even go wide receiver or tight end, guys? I want to know your guys' opinion. What are the Kansas City Chiefs going to do in this draft? Obviously, we'll have more draft coverage, but I just want to address some of the off-season stuff with you guys. And another thing, what are the Kansas City Chiefs going to do at quarterback? Backup quarterback. Patrick Mahomes could be out for the first couple weeks of the season. We don't know. Obviously, it looks like he's progressed pretty well, but could Patrick Mahomes miss the first couple weeks of the season? What backup quarterback could they go to? So, available free agency quarterbacks. If Patrick Mahomes ends up missing the first couple weeks of the regular season, you got Kirk Cousins, Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, Tyrod Taylor, Zach Wilson. Available free agent quarterbacks that the Chiefs could really end up targeting, backing up Patrick Mahomes. This list would include Kirk Cousins, Russell Wilson, Tyrod Taylor, Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Carson Wentz. Unless the Chiefs want to go and trade her out, maybe a Justin Fields, maybe a Anthony Richardson. Those are some of the names they could trade for. But let me know, what do you guys think? What is the free agent quarterback? Could they even try to say, hey, let's go after a guy like J.J. McCarthy to back up this team? But let me know what you guys think. This is very interesting to me, what the Chiefs are going to do at the backup position. Even in-house, do you just go Chris Oladokun, and that is the guy you're going to roll with for maybe 1 to 2 weeks, maybe even 4 weeks for the Kansas City Chiefs? But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think the Chiefs should do at the backup quarterback position. That'll cover it for now, guys. Next week, we're going to go over a mock draft, what the Kansas City Chiefs should do in the draft. Welcome back, guys, obviously, to a brand new season of the TPT podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like, comment, and share as the TPT podcast is back. Well, guys, before I could even finish uploading this video, we have breaking news. The Kansas City Chiefs are signing Kader Kohou, a defensive back from the Miami Dolphins. Yes, he missed all of last season with a knee injury, but he will be back and ready to go for the Kansas City Chiefs. He had a very well 2024 season. This is a good signing for the Kansas City Chiefs, as we talked about. They were in desperate need for cornerback help. What do you guys think of the Kansas City Chiefs going out and getting a corner this free agency?